Hello and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I'm your host, John Harris, and today we have NOVA SPEI. They have a new album called Sequentis, which was released on November 12th via BAM & Co. Heavy Records. Right now I'm being joined by Dany to share some more information about this stellar release, as well as what the boys have got going on. So Dany, welcome to the show.
How are you?
I am doing fantastic. You're my second interview of the day. It is a crisp autumnal morning here in Edmonton. How is life in Montreal? Do you guys have autumn yet?
Well, yeah, it's pretty autumn colors and cold. I mean, today it's around 10 degrees, so yeah, it's cold.
Wow. Okay. -1 here. So.
Oh, okay. So I'm not this bad.
No. The one of the things I will say, and then we'll get straight into the music, is the coldest winter I've ever had was not in Winnipeg when it was -50 or -80, although that is cold. It was not in Edmonton. It was in Montreal.
Really?
Because it's so wet, and
yes.
the breeze off of the St. Laurent.
Yeah, you're right.
It just whips right through your soul.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, but I think it's not this bad. I mean, we're used to, so we don't feel it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But thinking of things that you do feel, and speaking of that wind, because there is a connection point. So if anybody who's still hanging on, because they're like, where's John going with this? We have Qui Sème Le Vent, which is Who Sows the Wind, which I'm imagining that's what it's about, that brutal winter wind, and you guys wrote a metal song about it.
No, we're not speaking about the winter. We're speaking about the people who, how can I say, just before we continue, for people listening, just remind, I speak French. I don't speak English usually, so I do my best.
Merci.
Merci à tous. Yeah, so Qui Sème Le Vent, we're mainly speaking about people who have no respect for neighbors. I mean, for anybody around them. So no matter what you do, if you spit in the air, anytime it will fall back into your face. So sooner or later, the one pick up and they reap what they showed. So yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And we got this other track, Assez.
Yeah, and Assez, we speak about it was a big subject in the past year, like people complaining about weather right now, not the weather, but the what is the English word for environment? About if we speak about the earth,
Mm-hmm.
that the earth is going the wrong with the bad way. We had Greta traveling around the world speaking about it. So Assez, which mean in English is enough, it denounced those who use codes to embellish their image, and they do not do what they advocate.
Right.
That's what we speak about.
Okay. It's funny from an English perspective, I was trying to translate what it was that you guys were trying to say with a title called Assez, because the way I learned Assez is like, je parle français assez mal. It's not, it's like a word you have in there to describe something else. But as you're saying, we're enough. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we have some word that's been used for many reasons, but in this case, it was more than enough.
Beautiful. Okay. Now the album then that takes us to Sequentis. What is this album about then? Because you mentioned a couple of different themes between these two tracks, Qui Sème Le Vent and Assez. Is there a theme to this record, lyrically?
Not really. I mean, we mainly composed the music first, and then we sent the music to our singer Dany Soucy, who wrote the lyrics, and he got inspiration track by track, music by music, and he is a lot inspired about what he lived in his life and what we all live in our life around us. So we don't have a main. I don't know if it's fair to say it, but we don't have a main theme
Yeah, theme.
for
Yeah.
the album.
Le thème.
But yeah, exactly. We don't have a main theme for the whole album. It's track by track is something that we used to live, something that touched us in any way. I mean, we have, as you said, the song Assez, we speak about those kind of guys and about what happening about the earth and else. We have the song La Proie, which means the prey. We speak about violence against women. I mean, we know from many years that there's a problem with this, with the violence done to the woman, but it looks to us that since the COVID, it's getting worse. So we had to speak about it and denounce it clearly and straightforward to people listening to us. We have another song called Sorcière, in English it's witches, represent vice or weakness. And so we don't have a main theme, but we speak about what touched us.
Right.
About what we...
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to mention is a lot more bands now are writing songs about what we'll just call women's rights in general. And my question was going to be, why do you think that is? But it sounds like what you're saying is that the pandemic has made things has it made things worse, or has it just exposed what was already there? What's your thoughts?
Can I say worse? I mean, I said that's something that exists since years and should not exist. But saying if we always hear about violence to women, I think that since the pandemic, I mean, the word feminicide, it was a word that I'm totally not used to hear at the when I watch the news on the TV or else. So I think that it's getting worse. I think that it's not going the right way. Maybe it's is it right to say that it's because of the pandemic? I can't say. I think that it was something already in the human, into people. I mean, I think that's I think that's there. But since the pandemic, people got isolated, got more alone, had a struggle to with their emotion and else. And I think it was harder for people to release this anger that they have inside. So I think yeah, that the pandemic get this situation worse than it was before.
Yeah. And then I'm watching the music video for Assez right now, and I'm seeing this smarmy character with his sunglasses and his money and his tote bag.
Yeah, it is our friend who look. I love this guy. This guy is his name is Dany Soucy. I love him so much, but he's typically he have the typical look of this guy who look fresh, who look over the top of everybody. So he was perfect for the video, and we use him as a kind of don't know again what is the right word. The guy in front of people doing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just like a speaker, or
yeah, a speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, and preaching. His preaching is the right word, but anyway, telling people what to do and what they should do. And if you, I know it's in French, but if you look at the main background of the character in the video, there's some line written there telling that riding big pickups is bad. Over-consuming is bad, and else. So when you see him in the video, well, he's riding a V8 pickup truck. So he's doing the opposite of what he is telling the people to do. He's doing drugs, but in the other hand, he's telling to not overconsume and not overdo things in life. He is requesting cash to help people, but on the other side, he's taking cash and going in a bar and drinking a lot and doing the parties.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this guy was perfect for this character. And I think I think that same if you don't get the French word, you can see already that there's a kind of, is it bad to say a douchebag?
No, that's he. Yeah, I was gonna use the word smarmy, but yeah,
Yeah.
douchebag would totally work. I wonder if I can translate that. It probably wouldn't happen correctly. Douchebag, sac de douche. Did you say that? No, you wouldn't call somebody a sac de douche, would you?
No,
No,
but
no.
we do call some people douchebag.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess because it's Montreal, you probably flip in and out of certain English slang and French slang. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's happened a lot.
Cool. So yeah, I looked at the word speaker, and this one's funny. I would use le. Oh my goodness gracious, le orateur. But this one, it says conférencier.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so
That's right.
a conference, somebody who holds a conference. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of guy is doing some conference. That's the right word. And yeah, that's the totally opposite of what is telling people to do. I said.
Okay, a hypocrite. How do you say hypocrite? Yeah,
An hypocrite.
that's right. Yeah. See, there's so much we have in common, Dany.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, for everybody listening and who wants to check out the band's website, it's novaspei.com, down below in the show notes, as well as the two videos that we're chatting about. Qui Sème Le Vent is down below, as well as Assez. And the album, Sequentis, is going to be out November 12th. So by the time this episode airs, it will be all over the world via BAM & Co., Heavy Records, wherever it is you consume music. And what else is there to chat about on this record? You guys mentioned... actually, maybe you didn't even mention it. I could just be having a space out right now. But what is the plan from here? Because, for example, here in Edmonton, there are some bands trying to play some shows, but it's not really picking back up just yet. How are things in Montreal?
It's really hard. I mean, we already tried booking some show already for the album release, and I think that people can't wait to go back outside, go back see shows and everything. But we are still have the sanitary measure. I mean the limitation.
Yeah.
Well. And we also have the vaccination pass. So we do have a lot of people already okay with those, but we do have a lot of people are going against the vaccination pass and vaccination globally. So because this bookers are cold of getting back on booking show, so it's hard right now to plan a tour or else. But government here already announced that we should go the right way after the Xmas, after the holidays.
Yeah.
So for 2029, 2021, sorry, it's already hard. I mean, we did book like 3 shows in Quebec area, and I told to Nicolas, our bassman, is the one trying to book the band everywhere. I told him to just stop for now. We'll do the show already booked, and we'll see in 2022 what's coming on with the government and else to work the proper way, because right now it's like working for nothing. It's really hard. I mean, tickets are selling. We have on the 3 show already scheduled. 2 are already announced, and tickets for those 2 shows are selling. So people really want to go back see show. But again, people have to wear masks. People have to stay sit, and it will be hard. I mean, it will be really different than before. For now, it's hard, but I really have some hope that 2022 will be better for us, for everybody.
So we can hope 2021 was not.
No, was not at all.
No, baby. But you did say 2029, so let's shoot for 2029, baby.
Hope not. I mean, 2022 is already far enough. 2029 is just way too far.
It is too far out there, baby. All right. Well, that concludes my questions. Once again, everybody out there, in today's show notes, novaspei.com is available, as well as the 2 music videos that we chatted about, Qui Sème Le Vent and Assez, where you can see the boys rocking out, looking just super-de-duper, as well as that conferencier that they had. That douchebag, conferencier douchebag that they had. Trying to make sure I get the adjective in the right spot when I mention douchebag speaker. And the album Sequentis is going to be, at time of airing, album Sequentis will be out via BAM & Co. Heavy Records. Wherever you consume music, check out that record. Great production. And Dany, great having you on the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.